Alright, Kahoi Hawa by Shimi Hawashai by Shimmer Kakadash, Brakti Hawa, Brakti Hawashai, Brakta Rakakadash. It's a little brother Kashab with another video for the day. I'm gonna let the video do the talking and then I'm gonna come back.
It will be expanding to schools across the five. Family get vaccinated. Now, I mentioned yesterday, we've seen a real powerful uptick in vaccination levels now that younger people can get vaccinated. In fact, New York City is ahead of the national average in youth vaccination, and we want to double down on that. So we're really focused on our 12 to 17-year-olds. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be bringing vaccines directly to some of our schools. It will be expanding to schools across the 5 boroughs. We're going to see if this is the kind of approach that could really help us reach more and more young people. We're going to be doing more of it as we go into summer opportunities for young people as well. Now, right now, we're also doing a lot of exciting, interesting things, positive things to help young people who want to get vaccinated, attract them to vaccination, youth vaccination block parties. There's going to be fun events out in communities for parents, for young people, giving them all the information, making it easy, making it fun, answering questions. We need to reach the youngest New Yorkers. And for Zillennials, New Yorkers up to 25, we are going to meet them where they are. And a lot of times that means meeting.
All right. That's it. But as you can see here, right, I made a video. I think it's this one, America Can't Get People to Get the Needle, where I went into how these demons, these devils, are trying to get younger people to get poked, and that they're doing more community work. You know, Thwadi Howell by Shimi Hawashai for putting that spirit upon me to bring that out. But look at it now. Now they're going to the schools, 12 to 17-year-olds. That's like 8th grade to senior in high school. So, you know, they're going to be at your schools. They're going to be at the high schools where your kids go to, you know, and they're gonna try to bully them into taking the poke, man. You know, which if you're 8 years old, if you're in the 8th grade, you know, your students will have some degree of computational skills. And, you know, this truth is getting out there, so, you know, it will be elect among those little kids down there, and especially definitely in those high schools. You know, we've seen it. I saw one brother's channel. They showed like this young guy, maybe he's junior in high school, and he was bringing out the truth to his buddies, man. I mean, they weren't listening, but, you know, he made an honest effort. Yep. So this is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Which, you know, in this world, because the world is ruled by the wicked, you know, they also, you know, the word population control doesn't just go into control of the population, how many people there are. It also goes into control of how the population thinks. So them controlling the population the way they think, you know, they've put it in the minds of the fathers and the mothers, mostly in the mothers, because in our communities, our fathers are either dead or in jail, you know, or they die in jail, you know. So they're teaching us to you know, be feminine and weak-willed, to be bitch-ass niggas, you know. So when these things and adversities like this come in, they're just gonna go right with the flow, man. You know, the teacher's gonna say, "Hey, little Jimmy, come in here and get poked," and they're just gonna do it because, you know, true, like 100%, going into the scriptures, like having a parent that will actually go there and tell you, okay, you're not getting poked, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, and a parent to like really bring the scriptures to you, they're looked at as the bad guys. They look at this as the Bible toting mom or the Bible toting dad, you know, because, you know, as I said, this world's given into the hand of the wicked. And even with those Bible toting parents, many times they're Christians and they'll be breaking the entire thing wrong. But in terms of like having like an Israelite, even having at least one parent that's in the truth is a blessing, man. You know, which, you know, in my family, I'm the only person in this truth. You know, everyone else is just quarter stepping and half stepping, you know. But the fact of the matter is that many people are going to die. And those kids too, they're going to die. Because remember, this jab is just it's just a practice run. It's just a hypothesis. These guys are scientists. This is just a hypothesis. They're testing things out, testing out the method. If the method works, they'll keep with it. But if the method fails, they'll drop it and just get something else. You know, and that something else is going to be that digital wallet. And then I want to bring out this basic scripture here, Spirit. I want me to bring this one out. You should not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor put any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. You know, that's plain, man. I mean, for you to breach your skin, you gotta cut it, man. I mean, I really don't know how else to. I don't really know how else to say, man. I mean, you can even use other scriptures too. What you got here? 26. You should not eat anything with the blood, neither shall you use enchantment, nor observe times. Observing times means like, you know, observing those astrological signs and getting all deep into that. And because, you know, usually that stuff goes back to Luna and those mother goddess protocols and looking at the sun and a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of smelly bullshit from a bunch of dirty, stinking Egyptians. All right. Yep, and this is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. So once again, you know, we're the brothers that contend with them, man. We are the hopeful elect that contend against this wicked, horrid society that want to tell us to do something that's clearly against, you know, biblical law. I mean, that's really what this whole thing is. You know, this whole society was set up by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, really to oppress our people, first of all. But over time, you know, that oppression kind of dwindled down a little bit. We're still oppressed, of course, right? But it was mainly to teach us, man, to teach us not to go off no more, man, and also to show us what you know, because we always wanted to dwell in the world and dwell with the world. Now, when you see that the world, these worldly people are in rulership, these Edomites and these Ishmaelites and fucking Moabites and Ammonites are in rulership, you see how disgusting this world is. I bet you guys don't want to dwell with them no more. And you know, I brought this out early in the lesson before, but you know, I'm just gonna bring it again. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 53. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the mother-in-law against her mother-in-law, and the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Slakia. And that's coming really. It's gonna really come to a head when that poker chip when that mark. I'm gonna get the beast on you comes out. That's when this really is gonna come to play, because at that time we're gonna have, you know, martial law. We're gonna have posse comitatus is gonna be completely thrown out the window. The government is gonna have these soldiers up in here, and they're just gonna be forcing people. And if you don't want to do it, then you're gonna have these police drones up and around, and you know they might blow you up or something, man. All right, that's all I got today. I'm gonna say all blessings, honor, and glory be to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right, Shalom.